Hello everybody, in today's video I've got an average of 12 using the WIT2 2x2. This is a sub 6 average of 12, and I'm going to call this my personal best because I've never recorded another one before, kept track of the time. And I've got a solve in here, my second scramble. So you watch the scramble here. It sets up my first layer for me to a one algorithm solve, and I couldn't believe that, but it's computer generated. I was holding the cube as WCA says I should, so I'm going to have to count it. 1.97, that's my 2x2 PB. That's cool, I got it on film. And the cubes you're seeing in the background, that's my complete TriPoom collection, and that answers a question that I asked you guys in a previous video, if you could guess how many I had, and nobody got it right. And the reason for that is because I don't think anybody really took into account of that square one you see up there on the top right, because I made that, but that is a TriPoom puzzle. I just recreated it. So I have 11 TriPoom puzzles altogether. So the commentary for today is why I like YouTube, more like why I love YouTube. And not just my channel, just YouTube in general. I mean, obviously I became more interested when I started my channel and it became successful, and but what do I like about it? I think it's the personal creativity that people can have. It's the personal freedom to produce and publish your own show. I mean, right now I don't consider my cubing channel a show, but it is called a channel. And it's this big TV that we call YouTube with all these channels. And I mean, if you have an idea for a show that you would like on television, what is stopping you from just putting it on YouTube, your own channel? That way you don't have anybody telling you what you're supposed to write, how you're supposed to be, or except for some fans sometimes. Or there's so much personal creativity, and you have all the right to it as long as you abide by YouTube's terms and conditions. Whereas before YouTube was around, I mean, if you had a really good idea for a television show or something like that, you would have to write a few episodes. You would have to actually, get the people that you want in the show permanently to come on, agree to be in the pilot, do the pilot, paying them whatever you might have to pay them, and then, have it professionally edited, all this kind of stuff, and then find the contact to show it to, someone to pitch the idea to. The great thing about YouTube is that if you have this idea, you can go ahead and produce it however you want. You don't have to pitch it to anybody. As long as it abides by YouTube's terms and conditions, anybody can have their own show. And that's what I really like. I mean, look at people like Ray Johnson, who is the most subscribed guy. I think he's actually going to be overtaken soon by, I think it's Nigahiga or something like that. He's catching up to Ray Johnson, just passing 6 million subscribers. There are so many people out there that have millions of subscribers because they have a really good show, and they didn't have to go to some production agency to get approved. They make the show, they write the script, they're their own boss, they get paid for it. I know how much I make off YouTube, and I can't disclose that to people, but knowing how much I make, I can't imagine how much people who have millions of subscribers make. It's always got me thinking of what other kind of channel I can do. And I've talked about that before, like maybe I should make another channel. But it's the idea that you need, And it's not just the idea, you have to be professional about it too. And YouTube has given me so many goals in life, so much to think about. And so much, just interacting with you guys. I just love YouTube for everything that it is. Anyways, so that's more on that. I wish I could expand, but we're out of time. Let's take a look at my average. So we can see here that my best average of 5 is 4.51. My current average of 6 is 5.96. That's the best on YouTube. I'm going to call that my PB. My best time is 1.97. That's a single PB for me. My worst time is 8.22. My worst time is faster than my average was 3 weeks ago because I'm practicing. Anyways, guys, that's why I love YouTube, and I'll see you on my next video.